Welcome to All Things Marketing Podcast, the podcast that talks all things marketing for both franchise and multi-location marketing leaders. ATM is brought to you by PureDriven. We'll show you how to turn your brand into a money-making machine. Here's your host, Steve Rockwood.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to ATM. My name is Steve Rockwood. I am the marketing manager at PureDriven. Today, we are doing another Factoid Day, where we go through our recent tweets, where we post random factoids that we find on the internet that we think are quite interesting. And here we're just going to discuss them a little more in depth. I'm joined once again by special guest Priscila Rockwood. Priscila, how are you doing on this Sunday evening?
I'm good. A little sleepy, want to take a nap, but I'm good.
It's good. A nap at 9:30? I think we might as well just go to sleep.
I don't work that way, but whatever.
Alrighty. If you recognize her voice, it's either from the podcast yesterday or she does do radio ads, so you might recognize that voice if you're in the Twin Cities area.
Yeah, pretty famous, I know. Autographs all around.
Yes. Hard to keep people away. All right. Well, today we're going to talk about a few factoids. I'm just going to randomly grab some from Twitter. So Priscila has no idea what these are going to be, and even I don't really know what these are going to be. So it'll be kind of fun. Might not be the most professional, upfront way to do things, but it should spark some good conversation. So number one, digital marketing factoid number 468. A mobile special offer is 10 times more likely to be used than the same offer in print form. What does that mean to you, Priscila?
I think the best example is how we eat noodles all the time. Noodles, love noodles.
Yes, Noodles and Company.
And I have the app for it, and they always, constantly, because we go there every time, send me special offers. And I'm able to see those offers easily on my phone when they expire, things like that. It's easy for me to keep up with. But, for example, in the mail, we get a bunch of stuff, Little Caesars, things like that. But we basically throw them away because we don't really pay attention to things that are in paper form anymore, sadly. So that's something that kind of makes sense to me.
Very true. I do the same thing with Guitar Center and Musician's Friend. I look at my emails and get the coupons, and I look at their website all the time, but if I get the catalog in the mail, don't really look at it. Don't use the coupons either. Next factoid, this one should be quite relatable to you. Digital marketing factoid number 466. 86% of women will look at social media before deciding to make a purchase. Does this hold up for you?
Perhaps. Social media as in just the web in general, or?
Social media specifically.
I guess so. For me, it would be Facebook and Pinterest. So whenever I see reviews on stuff that pops up like in an ad on Facebook, which is something that I get often, that's where I make my basis of whether or not I want to purchase the item, even though it was recommended to me in the first place.
Nice. Yeah, I actually go on Facebook to find ads more often than I go on Facebook to actually look at people's stuff. I guess I like more ads more than people sometimes, but ads are nice.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Looks like your microphone is drooping over there a bit. Sad state of affairs. We bought a new mic stand, and it doesn't like us very much.
It's just slowly. Do you see it?
It is. It's slowly going down. Speaking of Guitar Center, come on, guys.
Oh, boy. All right.
All righty. Guess you have to just hold on to that guy every once in a while. All right, here is one. I have a bunch of WordPress websites. Digital marketing factoid number 464. WordPress accounts for 27% of all websites around the world, but only about 40% of WordPress sites are up to date. You have a WordPress site, don't you, Priscila?
I do. You made me one. Not the first one either. I think two?
Yeah, I think you have two. Are either of them up to date?
No!
All right, we are part of that statistic.
They are not up to date. Oh my god.
All right, let's see. Let's load a few more here. We'll do two more factoids for today. All right, here we go. Digital marketing factoid number 462. The average number of organic results on Google searches has dropped from 10 to 8.5. Do you ever scroll past the first page when you search on Google?
First page? I don't think so. The first few, I might. But, like, the first few results that pop up, but not typically the first page. I don't go beyond that, honestly, which is weird.
So I can't imagine this stat really affects people too much, because going from 10 to 8.5 organic searches, usually you don't make it past the 8.5 mark anyway.
Yeah.
Or the 8. I guess if you read half of the 8th one, you made it to 8.5.
True.
All right, one more that you can relate to before we sign off for the day. Digital marketing factoid number 461. 94% of business-to-business marketers use LinkedIn as part of their content strategy. Other popular platforms include Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Google+. All right, so there's some stats in there. So I'm going to let you guess. We're going to play a game here for a moment. So first of all, we have Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Google+.
Yeah, Google+ is non-existent. Continue.
Which one do you think is used most by business to business? And business to business is me going out to other businesses. Between Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Google.
I'd say Facebook?
That is second.
Twitter.
Twitter is first.
Dang it.
And where did we meet?
Twitter.
We met on Twitter.
We did meet on Twitter.
That's my story. Every time I tell people why I got into digital marketing, it's because I met my wife on Twitter.
Yes, we did.
So it goes Twitter at 87%, Facebook at 84%, YouTube at 74%, Google Plus at 62%, and then finally LinkedIn is at 94%. How many connections do you have on LinkedIn, Priscilla?
Ooh, 2.
2 connections. Nice. I think I just passed my 800 mark.
Yeah, I think you're one of them.
Yeah, probably. If anyone wants to connect with us on LinkedIn, feel free.
Please.
Stephen Rockwood and Priscila Rockwood. Well, that, I believe, is all we have time for. Do you have any random factoids off the top of your head?
Not that I can think of.
All right, I'm cheating. I'm looking at the PureDriven.com
All right,
website.
hit me.
PureDriven.com, digital marketing factoids, if you ever want to look at them all, or just go find it on Twitter. We post one every single day, and they automatically get added to our website. So feel free to check those out as well. Well, thank you for joining me today, Priscilla.
You're welcome.
And thank you, everyone, for listening. We will catch you right here next time on ATM.
You just listened to All Things Marketing Podcast. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast to catch every new episode every day. Want to be a guest on the show? Sign up at puredriven.com/guest. See you tomorrow here at the ATM.